That's not the right one.
How do you possibly follow up Vegas if up here? You open the doors to a sold-out Dickies Arena, and you serve a loud, rowdy crowd a guaranteed tables, platters, and chairs. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford hold gold. They've been unrelenting in applying your brand of dominance lately. Tonight, the Street Profits have a huge challenge. The Motor City Machine Guns have been throttling towards the title. So a week ago, they thought they had it all set, only to see the championship match disrupted. And now, DIY is here. Johnny Gargano and a clean-shaven Tommaso Ciampa. They turn the SmackDown before Mania into the.
He does not look right without a beard.
Tonight, we decided all. A TLC triple threat, and it's commercial-free in the final hour of SmackDown. Plus, arguably the most dangerous man of all, Jacob Fatu proved himself. Now, for the first time, he's a champion here. With Solo Sikoa by his side, the U.S. champ is in Fort Worth this evening. Plus, from Tiffany Stratton's Barbie doll entrance to the all-out war and conquering Charlotte Flair, Tiffy time, on time here in Texas. We'll hear from the WWE Women's Champion as we welcome you inside a sold-out Dickies Arena in Fort Worth. This is what the SmackDown After Mania sounds like and looks like. Let's feel the afterglow of a historic weekend in Vegas.
WrestleMania week is taking over Las Vegas. The hype is just unreal right now.
Welcome to WrestleMania weekend.
We have fans from all over the globe descending upon our fine city.
Fans can also immerse themselves.
This whole place to be WWE World.
It's like old times.
You can feel what the audience is doing, and then you become connected with them.
Fanatics Make-A-Wish Nevada and WWE teamed up to give 25 kids from across the country a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
They stand and deliver. We will never, ever forget.
Oh, hell yeah!
Hello! You are looking wide. Allegiant Stadium. Welcome to WrestleMania. Now we're kicking off the show.
Hell yeah! Two-time world champions.
It was so amazing, so exhilarating, and I'm super grateful.
It's the beginning of a new chapter in the story of Lucha Libre.
This guest here tonight, Vikingo. Americano wins his WrestleMania debut.
You know this title?
Just a couple times.
Yeah, I'm better than you already. Crazy.
2 days, 124,000 solid ass cats.
I've got 2 words for you.
Thank you.
I've never been in front of a crowd so live. Thank you guys.
Jacob Fatu is the United States champion.
What made now the right time for you to step back into this world?
Well, it's WrestleMania, isn't it?
So how much bigger can it get? Legit. I just don't think there's a ceiling on it.
I was born to make this moment.
There is a ton of bad blood between these three.
position CM Punk put me in. So I didn't betray Roman Reigns.
It is John Cena's final WrestleMania. For Cody Rhodes, it is about leading WWE into the next generation. Check out by Cody. Travis Scott is here. Kick out Cody. John Cena is a 17-time world champion.
You are now talking to the last real champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Undisputed Champion, John Cena!
I'm sorry to all the Cena fans out there,
World champion.
but I've never liked him.
He was telling the WWE Universe that he'll stay champion this entire calendar year and then leave with the title in his terms through in wrestling.
Yeah, the self-proclaimed last real champion. I sincerely hope that is not the case, but what a level of disrespect, not only to the people that have backed this man for the past 20 plus years, but to that prestigious championship, wearing it backwards. It's just a big no-no in this game.
Been pointing at our new ring announcer, Mark Nash, again? What did Mark do wrong?
Well, apparently he did something wrong this past week.
One thing I will say, you can tell he's not really enjoying his current role. I mean, come on, he looks constipated.
My sincerest apologies. I have been informed again that my announcement has been deemed disrespectful. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time, the never-seen 17, gracing Fort Worth with his presence for the final time, the last real champion, John
I'll pop in for a few minutes. What? Well, I'm live everywhere else right now. It's that time of week. Also, new podcast starting soon.
Well, the other night on Monday Night Raw, creeping into the frame with the new undisputed WWE champ was Randy Orton himself. And look who arrives on time here at
Me too.
The Viper, Randy Orton, striking with an RKO on Raw, letting John Cena know that his path
I ain't got
to
that problem.
retirement with that championship on his shoulder may not quite be as easy as he may have thought.
That's one thing for Randy Orton to entertain the fans in Vegas with an RKO party and show entry. It's another thing to do what he did on Monday night to John Cena.
Actually, I'm gonna have to jump out because I'm gonna have to switch over to using my headphones for this because I can barely hear it, so I know that they can barely hear it. Boom. Damn it.
Do you know what I found out just a couple days ago? In a couple months, it'll be 25 years to the day that you and I first shook. For merchandise, it was a way of life. It was your mantra for every day of your life. So I realized these last few months, I need to think long and hard about what's going on. There's a void inside you, John, a void that needs fulfillment. So I started racking my brain. And I started thinking about all of the fans over the years. The millions and millions of kids that have looked up to you since day one. All the kids that you have motivated, that you have been a role model for. These kids, they set goals because of you. They accomplish those goals and set more goals. Whether it was the track field, on the court, in the classroom, you made those children better. Generations and generations of children looked up to you. Surely that means something to you. You've granted more wishes than anybody in the history of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. You can't tell me, I know you too well, you cannot tell me that each and every one of those sick children that you've met left with a piece of your heart. You can't tell me that they were just a number. I know that that meant something to you. So I figured out how to fill the void. Take it from me, John, you need to have some damn kids. Wait, could you imagine a bunch of square-jawed, thick four-armed little Cenas running around? The world would be a better place. And then you would be back to who you are, who you truly are, who I know you are. You need to become a father, man. Grow up. It'll make you a better human being.
How's that sound?
How dare you? How dare you prance out here with a smile on your face under the guise of making me feel better and then parent shame me in front of the whole world. Congratulations, Randy Orton. You have children and you love them.
It's
good for
my Windows account.
Can you just send it to me?
Do you want to know the real reason why I don't have kids?
You don't know it.
Because I've spent the last 25 years raising yours. And by the sound of it from this group tonight, I have done an impeccable job. Here is the real truth. For the last 25 years, I have been a better parent to your children than you could ever be. That's right, kid. Your dad's a loser. Oh, great. A 6-year-old just gave me the finger. Classy. Very, very classy. That,
well deserved.
That is why I don't have kids. I've been policing brats like this for a quarter of a century. Bit of advice, kid. Never bring a knife to a gunfight.
I mean, come on, Cena, you
Bet your
fucking
loser
deserve it.
dad didn't teach you that one. Don't look at me like you're gonna do something either.
John,
are we done here?
John, no, we're not even close to being done, man. God, has that Hollywood rot, has it set so deep inside your brain you can't even hear what I'm saying right now? It doesn't have to be one or the other. These fans are the reason why you are here standing before me in this ring right now. They're the reason you're in Hollywood right now. WWE is why you made it to Hollywood and you are crushing it. You cut your teeth here. You honed your skills here. You developed your work ethic in this ring. You took it to Hollywood, and like I said, you are crushing it. Without the WWE, there is no Hollywood. And without the WWE universe, there is no WWE. No matter which way you add it up, no matter what kind of math you apply to it, these fans are the biggest reason that you are standing here today in this ring with me. John, I've made a lot of mistakes throughout my life, throughout my career. I've learned from them. I've had a long journey, but I can go in that locker room, I can hold my head up high, and I get respect from my peers. I am a piece of furniture here. I am here to stay. You, man, you're just a guest.
We all have our perspectives. I used to believe yours, that without them, there is no WWE. I used to think that we won together. I was wrong. We didn't win anything. I did. I have never needed a single one of these people. They will chant. They will chant in the same breath, "Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks." I just called out a rando and he turned pale white. Imagine being told you suck for 25 years. They don't mean anything to me. You are just like all of them. You're all hypocrites. Because once you get tired of me, you can put your energy into any superstar you want to cheer for. But if the roles are reversed and I put my energy into anything other than this, I'm an outcast, I'm a guest. That's why this is dysfunctional. That's why this doesn't work anymore. That is not a functional relationship. That is manipulation. You are simply manipulating the truth to make yourself feel good that you have done nothing with your lives. The only thing that man right there has done is dress up to look like Jack Black. He's 100 years old, and that's all he has to say for his life. I get criticized and labeled as an outcast, a guest, for simply trying to do something different.
You know what? I was so stupid. I was so stupid to come out here and think for 1 second that in this weird, bizarre world where I'm a good guy and you're a bad guy, that you would somehow listen to what I'm saying. But the words that are coming out of my mouth, they're not penetrating your thick-ass skull, are they, John? Cody Rhodes, before his badass entrance music starts, it says wrestling has more than one royal family. You know, he's not just talking about his family, right? He's also talking about my family. You want to ruin wrestling? Wrestling has given me everything. Ever since I came out of my mother's womb, wrestling has provided for me. Wrestling will provide for me, my children, my loved ones, until I am put 6 feet in the freaking ground. Ruin wrestling? You're not gonna ruin wrestling, not over my dead body.
Shut your mouth! You just don't understand, do you? I'll explain it to you. I've already won 17, okay? You've won 14. But after I take this home with me, you are forever frozen at 14. Yes, there will be another show. You will have other matches. They will create some tinfoil title and decide a champion. And if you are lucky to ever get your hands on it, your counter starts over at 1, you babbling moron. What I am trying to do, Randy Orton, is when I leave here, make sure 3 generations of your family is erased.
You say you're the last real champ. All right, prove it right here, right now. Put that title on the line and fight me. Right here, right now. Come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ain't erasing my family, Hector. No way in hell. How dare you say that to me after everything we've been through? How dare you say that to me on my TV? How dare you?
No. No. And just like so many times over the past 25 years, I'm doing it to save your ass. There should be a match. Randy Orton versus John Cena for the Undisputed Championship. But it shouldn't happen here. I've already given you a hard enough time. It's not your fault. It's for Randy. It should happen at Backlash, Randy. Because Backlash is in St. Louis. I know that's hard for you to hear, but for Randy, it's great because Randy is from St. Louis. So you can spend the whole day with your family, Randy. You can make sure you show up well rested. Randy Orton at his best. Because I need Randy Orton at his best. Because after Backlash, when you fail, you will have no excuses. Take a good look, Randy. This is what the last real champion looks like. And this is as close to this championship as you're ever going to get.
Oh! Cena comes in with a right hand and attacks the Viper.
A sucker punch from the self-proclaimed last real champ who got humiliated by the Viper on Monday Night Raw.
Saying he's going to take this title and erase 3 generations of your family, Randy. And now he's lining up, it looks like, with that title in hand to hit Randy Orton.
Once again, the most desperate cheap shot from John Cena.
Looking to deliver. Oh! Orton gets all the way. RKO!
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, John Cena. Your own words.
He did it on Monday. He does it here on Friday Night SmackDown. And that undisputed WWE Championship lays there with Cena laid out.
Voices are getting louder in this arena, and the sadistic voices are getting louder in the mind of Randy Orton.
Oh, in the sight of Randy with that championship in his hands. And remember, just as much as we talk about Cena having just broken the all-time record, there Randy sits on 14 himself. And the big one in his hometown is just 2 weeks away.
Well, if that gets made official at Backlash, that will be 31 World Championship reigns between the two of them. That must be a record. Make it official, please.
From Raw to SmackDown, Cena and Orton. Meanwhile, after 230 days as NXT Tag Team Champions, Fraxium has arrived here to SmackDown.
They are Nathan Fraser and Axiom Fraxium!
We created magic from chaos.
It was like lightning in a bottle.
2 reigns for Axiom and Fraser. They've held the titles for over 200 combined days.
And we're not slowing down.
We will be undeniable.
One of the most complete tag teams in the business in Fraxium. Perhaps the best tag team in the business. They are the big thing.
The high-flying, overly athletic Los Garza, Angel Umberto against Fraxium. That is next on SmackDown here in Fort Worth, Texas.
WWE touches down in Tampa with a massive lineup of 4 can't-miss shows. Yo, we coming! Tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get your tickets today.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think.
Yes, great.
Nice surprise, huh?
So, while it's on a commercial, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. You see the picture that says Knobby's Extreme WWE Breakdown. That is a brand new podcast that I am starting up. I'm starting it up on Spotify, and it is starting. I'm going to put the first episode out next Saturday. On July 2025. So, if you are interested in checking it out, it's already up on Spotify as far as something you can follow, like the show exists. But there are no episodes yet. It is coming next Saturday. And I hope you'll all check it out and let me know what y'all think about it.
Invisible residue for virtually spot-free and shiny dishes. Switch to your dishwasher and Cascade Complete.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
When it comes to clogged gutters, you might say I've seen it all. Weaves, spinners, wiffle balls. you name it. Because any gutter open to the elements is going to gather debris and clog over time. And that can cause all kinds of problems. But get Leaf Filter and the problem's solved.
Leaf Filter's patented technology keeps debris out of your gutters for the life of your home.
It's dependable, proven, tested. Like me.
So when experience matters, get Leaf Filter. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or visit leaffilter.com.
All right, time to do some selling. That's going towards rent. Oh yeah, that's going towards girls' night. And that's going towards a new bag.
Your closet is worth more than you realize. Download the Poshmark app and start cashing in today.
Nobody in their right mind would live in a place like this, unless they have something to hide.
The new doctor, he's an alien.
Tonight. You don't have anything to worry about. I'm not an alien, but I hear they're pretty cool.
The hit series comes to USA.
Yeah, that ain't weird at all.
Watch Resident Alien from the beginning, tonight at 11 on USA, or stream anytime on Peacock.
Wade, it was just announced. 15 days away from Cena's first title defense, and it's going to be in the Viper's backyard.
Incredible. Randy Orton, the 14-time champ versus the new 17-time champ John Cena. That is your main event at Backlash. And management, unsurprisingly, moving fast when that one fell in their laps. Wow.
Coming your way May 10th, folks.
And their opponents with a combined weight of 365 pounds, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Fraxium!
Speedy combination, Nathan Frazier and Axiom. WWE Universe. Enter WWE's Dream Treat to Universal Orlando Resort Sweepstakes for a chance to experience Universal Orlando Resort's 4 theme parks, including the all-new Universal Epic Universe. That opens May 22nd. A chance to meet a WWE superstar. You can go to WWE.com/Universal Sweeps to enter for a chance to win. Wait, for a better part of the past year, Fraxium, they were the best of the best at NXT. And then this past weekend, at an excellent stand and deliver at WrestleMania, they were overtaken by Hank and Tank. Now, a really good chance for Fraxium to set a new course.
Yeah, massive acquisition for the blue brand here by GM Nick Aldis. Hats off to him for moving so quickly as soon as he realized Fraxium were available. Now in the ring, that is Axiom, Spanish superstar from Madrid. On the outside is Nathan Frazier from the island of Jersey in the UK. What a combination these two are.
Yeah, combination indeed. And you're going to see right away just what they can do when they work in sync. And look at the speed. That's exactly what they are known for. The dynamic speed that creates unique power and the striking ability.
Yeah, such an incredible blend of athleticism. Axiom really the cold, calculated one. Frazier, though, really an erratic hothead, but they work so well together. Wow!
Wow! Would you look at Nathan Frazier? And how about Axiom as well?
Hot start, fresh out of the blocks here for Fraxium, taking it to
up and over. Los Garza hasn't been able to breathe since the beginning here.
The message to the entire SmackDown tag division. Things have changed, Michael.
My, oh my! Quick to the top, the moonsault. Nathan Frazier and Axiom, welcome to SmackDown.
Los Garza have not managed to get a shot in thus far.
Into the cover, and quickly Berto gets Frazier off of him with a kick out.
Santos Escobar must be pulling his hair out right now. This has been a disastrous start for the Lucha team.
Well, Los Garza, it's interesting you say that because they've got an earful from Santos Escobar lately. He has been constantly trying to push them to the next level.
Far from impressed with their performances. Wow, cheap move there from Angel and Berto as Axiom falls to the outside. Impressive start, but finally Los Garza in control.
What's it like to have the speed and power of Cricket 5G? It's like me, the Scottish Warrior. 5 times more powerful. With supersonic rockets strapped to my legs.
And that's enough 5G for today. Fast and powerful nationwide 5G on all plans.
Oh!
The Shaq-a-Roni's back at Papa John's with more pepperonis and over ½ a pound of cheese.
So many orders, we have to staff up.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99.
That's right. I live here.
The Accountant 2 is undeniably awesome.
I think so, too.
Affleck and Bernthal have perfect chemistry.
That's my big brother up there!
And it's better than the original in every way.
Are you ready?
The Accountant 2, rated R.
Turn up your summer with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Everyone's getting that new Simply Safe outdoor monitoring.
How do we compete with AI-powered outdoor cameras and live agent monitoring?
Stop. This is Simply Safe.
Whoa, I didn't even see those guys. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
At Apartments.com, we go above and beyond to make renting easier on every single level. On a neighborhood level, unit level, down to the cellular level. Hey, little guy, Apartments.com, the place, to find a place.
If I was a flower grown wild and free, all I want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree grown tall and green, all I want is you to shade me and be my leaf.
Since switching to Dr. Squatch, everyone's calling me Moisture Mike Tyson. Dr. Squatch, total moisture made with natural ingredients. Now sniff. Take a bite out of dryness with Dr. Squatch Total Moisture.
Liberty.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Liberty.
It's pronounced Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty.
Liberty.
Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty.
This Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming.
Next up, boom time. The Wi-Fi booming.
The Wi-Fi is booming like a 10x double unicorn IPO.
Scream me sideways. It's bursting with Wi-Fi.
Well, everyone who knows a boom when they see one is going to want in.
The Wi-Fi's booming.
Los Garza from Legado del Fantasma in control right now. Angel and Berto against Fraxium making their SmackDown debut as a team. We saw them individually in recent weeks. Reception for Axiom, who's trying to break free here in his native Spain. And he does, as Nathan Fraser springboards his way into action and the super kick. And look at him clear things up.
Well, this is 1,000 miles an hour stuff now from Nathan Fraser.
What a bullet he is.
I don't care how hard you throw that one. It's got that pace behind it. There's simply no way to block it. Berto in big trouble here.
Sling blade, and now springboards his way. But oh no. Look at this. Senton into the cover. All that high revving energy and couldn't put it away.
I've got to upgrade my eyeballs. The frame rate is simply not quick enough to keep up with Nathan Fraser.
No, they are a blur. It is a vapor trail every time he runs the ropes.
You're so dynamic in there, jaw-dropping movement. But Berto has a trick or two up his sleeve too, and I don't think Nathan Fraser saw that tag to Angel.
No, there was a blind tag, and coming in was Angel with the kick, hooks the leg, and getting that right shoulder up at the last possible second was Fraser.
Yeah, all the momentum of that moonsault combined with that kick to the jaw, that precision strike from Angel, and now it's the durability of Fraser that has kept Fraxium in this one.
And they are heading on up. We've seen how dangerous they could be with their teamwork from up high. MTY!
From the top, a super MTY, now cleaning house.
Berto!
Exclamation point on this one.
Oh, shit.
The save through all the traffic was the 5'8" Axiom.
What a more look at this. This was right after the super MTY. No kicking out here for Nathan Fraser. It was over, and as desperate as Angel tried to prevent Axiom breaking that up, it wasn't enough. Fraxium refusing to be denied here on their tag team debut on SmackDown.
For Fraxium to survive that super MTY. I remember Tez landed on his feet a few weeks ago. That was a dynamic move. But this was teamwork and will and grit to get out of it. And now toe-to-toe, right in the middle of the ring, Axiom and Angel.
Nothing pretty about this. Now we are in a dogfight. Oh, headbutt there too, and you got to think with that acquisition of AAA that was announced on the weekend, that industry-shaking news, these luchadors are desperate to put their best foot forward.
Big kick coming up top as Angel was climbing up to the top, and now Axiom to meet him there.
What a thrill ride this has been, but is Power going to win it in the end from Angel?
Fraser tags in, lines it up, the Spanish fly. Look at this from Fraxium. Phoenix splash. Combo work to the max. That is a debut and a half for Fraxium on SmackDown. Here are your winners.
I'm liking it. I'm liking the new tag teams coming in. I want to see these two up against the Guns at some point.
Remember, still to come tonight, a TLC triple threat. DIY, they're getting ready for it against the Street Profits and the Motor City Machine Guns for the championship tonight. And Tiffany Stratton, we will hear from the WWE Women's Champion. Don't go anywhere.
That's gonna be...
Carmelo, you're next. You ready?
Man, I don't get ready. I stay ready. That's why I'm him.
Who's him?
Me. I'm him.
You mean Kim?
Huh? No, me. Him.
Oh, Tim.
Him.
Oh, Jim. Oh!
I am him, and you need a Snickers.
Get them wins. Yeah, I'm him.
Good news for your human families. T-Mobile will pay off their old phones up to $800 and give them 4 new iPhone 16s on them.
Means an iPhone for your human and your human.
T-Mobile's Family Freedom will help pay off your old phones and give you 4 iPhone 16s on us.
You want to keep running all your life?
If it's a war you want, keep coming.
We have a son now. We cannot do this anymore.
I'm protecting this family no matter what.
See that?
Yeah. No, they hate.
Shadow Force, rated R, only theaters May 9th. George and Jr. are fed up. They weren't planning on having to replace their brakes today, but they went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helps them find a deal on the right parts.
In the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to the 100-degree sweat test. Which one of these two antiperspirants can stand up to the heat? Looks like ordinary antiperspirants can't take the heat. Ordinary antiperspirants can't fight sweat better than Secret Clinical.
Try new Secret Clinical Strength Spray.
Febreze.
Love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Introducing the new Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a cord for flexible placement options and a boost button for extra scent. New Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
This week only at Domino's, get unlimited mini-priced pizzas for 50% off when you order online. Choose any size pizza you want, any crust you want, including new Parmesan stuffed crust, and any toppings you want. Get 50% off your perfect pizza, or pizzas, this week only at Domino's.
At University of Phoenix, we're earning career-relevant skills with every 5 to 6 week course and updating our professional profiles in weeks, not years, as we pursue our bachelor's and master's degrees. Earn career-relevant skills in weeks, not years, at University of Phoenix.
We're making a splash with another Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea with a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
WWE Universe, let the adventure begin. We want to send you to Universal Orlando Resort. Enter now for your chance to win an unforgettable getaway and explore 4 incredible theme parks, including the all-new Universal Epic Universe opening May 22nd. Step through the gates and explore 5 immersive worlds of thrills and excitement. Plus, you'll stay at the brand new Universal Terra Luna Resort. Enter the WWE Universe Dream Trip giveaway today. Go to WWE.com/Universal Sweeps to enter now.
Money in the Bank will be coming your way from LA. Tickets went on sale today for Saturday, June 7th. Money in the Bank in Los Angeles. You can buy tickets via Ticketmaster. Experience the non-stop excitement at Money in the Bank with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE.
It's Tiffy time!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
So here comes the well-earned victory lap after a hard-fought match. And for Tiffany Stratton, WrestleMania was more than just a title defense. Charlotte Flair really forged her in ways leading up to WrestleMania that few could have. Wade, I think for the WWE Women's Champ, she's forever changed because of that match and that experience and that build-up, and it's for the better.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton, just take a look at the wound she's wearing across her face and body. She was put through the ringer by the most physical Charlotte Flair I've ever seen. It was a fight in the trenches. We've known for years that Tiffany Stratton can win pretty. Well, now she can also win ugly. A big development in the career of the champ.
What time is it? That's right. At WrestleMania, in front of 60,000 people, it was Tiffy time. I went toe-to-toe with one of the greatest of all time, Charlotte Flair. And I can't even lie, there were moments when I doubted myself and the pressure got to me, but in the end, I prevailed and I walked out of WrestleMania and still your WWE Women's Champion. And I was always told for the longest time, Tiffy, you're the next Charlotte Flair. Wrong. There may be only one Charlotte Flair, but I guarantee you there is only one Tiffany Stratton.
Speaking of one,
Tiffany, cut it. Now, I came here to give credit where it's due. And your match with Charlotte was very impressive. But that did nothing but create a bigger target on your back. And since business is finished with Naomi, I have nothing but time. So I think it's time for me to remind everybody why I came here to WWE. I think it's time for everyone to see why I came here to be a champion. And I think it's time for you to understand just because you beat Charlotte doesn't make you the best, especially when you haven't faced me.
Okay, well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and let's get a rip out here, right now.
a little WrestleMania encore to the max.
Yes!
Instant dream matchup in Texas. Tiffany and Jade, let's go.
Good morning, chefs.
You all can cook.
But that's not why you're here.
Chef Jake needs to control his anger.
Chef T has a short fuse.
You're more driven by the drama than the dish. It all comes thumbs down to you.
Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef. Monday on NBC and Peacock.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think.
Yes, great.
Nice surprise, huh? Ready to help. Serving up deals, advice, wherever you are. Even on the job.
Hey. Hi.
And making sure all your tech
Let's take a look.
is good to go. April 21st through 27th. Don't wait. Get started today.
It's native. 24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
Wow, and about half the ingredients.
Heavenly. Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's native.
Drive Time makes it easy to buy a car.
Yeah, already approved. That was easy.
Yep, and you can even customize your own terms on every car.
Oh, there's a little slider thing. I can change my down payment?
Yeah, and we have thousands of cars under 15 grand.
I never had this kind of power. Boom! Lower! Lower! Lowest down option. Low monthly payment option. I'm making my own deal on all these cars!
Welcome to Car Buying Made Easy. This is a commercial. Go get your real deal at drivetime.com.
With 12 grams of protein in every serving, Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal is there for active mornings, friendly competition, and big moves. Quaker, bring out the good.
Meet Noodles. She's part short hair and part ninja. Meet the Bissell Crosswave Hydro Steam. It's part vacuum, mop, steamer, and ninja nemesis. Bissell, a new breed of clean.
Everyone's getting that new Simply Safe outdoor monitoring.
How do we compete with AI-powered outdoor cameras and live agent monitoring?
Stop. This is Simply Safe.
Whoa! I didn't even see those guys. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
If you're shopping for a home, you could browse hundreds of listings to find homes with big yards, or compare lot sizes all at once. Search in full color to find space to grow. Home search will never be the same again.
Turn up your summer with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
This week only at Domino's, get unlimited mini-priced pizzas for 50% off when you order online. Choose any size pizza you want, any crust you want, including new Parmesan stuffed crust, and any toppings you want. Get 50% off your perfect pizza, or pizzas, this week only at Domino's.
Febreze. When you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh with Febreze Bathroom. It's an outlet-free air freshener that fights odors for 45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom smells amazing. La 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 la.
Well, this is one of those unexpected gifts that just arises every so often. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill meeting up here, instantly saying, you know what, let's just do this. Now, what I'm curious about here, Wade, is we saw them both in action Saturday at WrestleMania in Vegas. But for Jade, you know, listen, 2-time women's tag team champion. Now trying to gather a little momentum on the singles side. Gets the win over Naomi and now gets to prove herself here against Tiffany.
Yeah, I think it's a good point. We've seen Jade Cargill at the top, but you're right, it's been in the tag ranks. If you're a champ in the tag world here, but your partner is one of the greatest of all time, Bianca Belair, how much load were you really carrying? Were you being a passenger on those victories? Well, clearly, Jade Cargill proved against Naomi at WrestleMania she can stand tall on her own.
Oh, it's the roll-up by Stratton.
And now Jade Cargill clearly trying to follow up that big momentum builder against Naomi here, against the champ Tiffany Stratton. What a statement it would be if the Storm pulls out a big dub tonight.
You, Cole, and Pat were on the call for her victory against Naomi. How about some of the displays of power we saw in that match?
Yeah, well, these are two great athletes in very different ways. For me, the key with Jade Cargill is that power. There was a moment at WrestleMania she plucked Naomi out of thin air as Naomi was going for a blockbuster. I cannot stress as an athlete how difficult that is to pull off. The strength and balance and core power to pull that off is ridiculous. There's nothing you can do in a gym to train for that. It's just God-given talent.
Now here's an example of it. And Stratton able to get that arm drag there. Tiffany, of course, herself. There it is, right there into the backbreaker, just catching her in midair, but Tiffany herself surviving what was such a brutal test of endurance in that draining match against Charlotte Flair. When you reflect on it, as you see Stratton now coming straight in with that running hip attack as she had Jade up against the ropes. What impressed you the most with Tiffany against Charlotte?
Tiffany's ability to not be swallowed up by a more experienced competitor. What a big spine buster there from Jade Cargill. Hold on. All the pressure on the shoulders of Tiffany Stratton. It was a ginger kick out there.
Oh, boy, was it.
Stratton is hurting here.
Well, listen, I mean, we saw what she looked like after the match, and again, just pressing down on the shoulders and able to get that left shoulder up.
Well, Stratton still has bruises all over her body, especially on the forehead there from one of the natural selections, I think it was, that connected.
She went for that knee, but instead, Stratton went right into the cover, and now the spine buster of her own as she hooks the leg, looking to put away Jade, and Jade easily getting that left shoulder up.
You got to think the kind of wars that these two women both went through a few days ago at WrestleMania. There's a lot been taken out of these bodies. These two are hurting, and ideally, you would not take this kind of match, but both are such competitors. They want to fight right now. I don't know how smart that is.
112 days as champion for Tiffany Stratton, but not backing down from any challenge at all, saying it is Tiffy time. You know, it's hard to believe, Wade. She has been headlining. She hooks the leg here, and once again the kick out. She's been headlining for so long now, but it's hard to believe that this past weekend was Stratton's WrestleMania debut.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, she's been in massive events before, most notably probably at NXT, where she's been at the main event level there, and really parlayed that in super quick time to being the #1 in the women's division here. But don't forget, Tiffany Stratton 4 years ago had nothing to do with this industry. Perhaps the quickest developer ever, and in full control here against Jade Cargill.
Graduates, today you enter the real world, ready for whatever lies ahead, except for the following, which you are likely to find exceedingly difficult. Going to a 9-to-5 job, doing your taxes, putting on a duvet cover, taking off a duvet cover, realizing you're never gonna go to the gym. This guy knows what I'm talking about. In summary, life is hard, but saving money by bundling your home and auto with Progressive is easy. Oh yeah, deciding what's for dinner every night for the rest of your life.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, like Gwendolyn.
I stay with Cricket because they tell it like it is. The price on my plan is the price I pay every month. That's it.
Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket.
New Swiffer Mop Deluxe is made for small spaces. The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power. And with the new locking head, getting into tight spaces is simple.
Can I borrow it?
The all-new Swiffer Mop Deluxe, the mother of all cleans.
The Shaq-a-Roni's back at Papa John's with more pepperonis and over ½ pound of cheese.
So many orders, we had to staff up.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99.
That's right. I live here.
Tide Pods Ultra Oxy one-ups the cleaning power of liquid.
Can it one-up whatever they're doing?
For sure.
Seriously?
One-up the power of liquid, one-up the toughest stains. Any further questions? One-up the power of liquid with Tide Pods Ultra Oxy.
Oh, I hate these things. That's one of the great things about Consumer Cellular. Their 100% U.S.-based customer service is also 100% human. You don't have to, oh! For unlimited talk and text with reliable coverage and your second month free, call Consumer Cellular.
From Marvel Studios, summer begins
With the Thunderbolts!
What? Thunderbolts. Delinquents.
Thunderbolts.
Scrappy anti-heroes.
Thunderbolts?
It's a cool name. Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. Rated PG-13. Get 13. Get tickets now.
Next up, boom time. The Wi-Fi booming.
The Wi-Fi is booming like a
10x double unicorn IPO.
Scream me sideways. It's bursting with Wi-Fi.
Now everyone who knows a boom when they see one is going to want in.
The Wi-Fi's booming.
Here in Fort Worth, a big crowd of 11,600 plus sold out at Dickies Arena, and they are enjoying seeing this. Unexpected, but here they are. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill, of course, less than a week removed from their WrestleMania victories and deciding to test each other. And at this point, Wade, it becomes the rolling senton. Who has what left in the tank?
Here we go, Joe.
Here it is. Oh, she trips up on it. Now jumps up. Prettiest moonsault ever, but Jade gets out of the way.
Yeah, that was a slip that did that. Jade Cargill was banged to rights. It shows how beat up Tiffany Stratton is. I've never seen her miss. On that.
Oh, but it's still a Carver, Alabama slam. Powerbomb Jade. And just in the nick of the time, Tiffy Time survives.
Well, it just shows you how powerful Jade Cargill really is. This attempt by Tiffany Stratton. Mid-air, let me just catch you. Turn it into a powerbomb. Hockey and tight. But that is why Tiffany Stratton is the champion. I'm still getting over Tiffany Stratton slipping on that moonsault attempt. Something I have never seen before. Tiffy's hurting here.
But I think it sums up the state of these two. This is not the fresh Barbie doll entrance we saw of Tiffany. This is somebody that had to get through the fire of Charlotte Flair.
Well, she won ugly against Charlotte Flair, and she's going to have to win ugly again tonight against Jade Cargill.
Looking to create some offensive momentum, but instead, Jade, and now, looking to counter is Stratton, and she delivers the basement drop kick. Right into the cover.
Oh, nice there from Tiffany Stratton. I'll tell you right now, I saw Jade block Tiffany from midair, attempting it. Jaded. Scarpering out of there was Tiffany Stratton and almost pulling out the win.
Wait, there have been two instances in this match now where you're just in awe of what Jade Cargill can do with the power and to control an opponent. You saw it there on the cartwheel, Alabama slam that she countered into the powerbomb, and then looking for the Jaded moments ago, and now quick to meet Tiffany up on the ropes.
Again, Tiffany Stratton very slow getting up to that top turnbuckle.
Superplex, Jade Cargill.
A lot has been taken out of Jade Cargill here. You want to pounce on a pin as quickly as you can, but the body is not cooperating with the mind when it comes to Jade Cargill. And that has allowed an escape here for Tiffany Stratton just when all was looking lost.
She looks to roll out of the ring, and you can see the significant bruising on her back. You can see Jade Cargill. Oh, no! Jade said business is finished with Naomi about 5 minutes ago. No, it's not. Not at all.
Well, Naomi may have lost at WrestleMania, but that has clearly settled nothing as far as Naomi is concerned.
And deep into this match, when so much was taken out of Jade Cargill, that is when Naomi decides to strike. On slamming her right into the post.
An unhinged and vindictive Naomi saying this ain't over till I say it is.
Last Saturday, it was Jade who got the best of her bitter rival. All the emotion attached to these two, and now Naomi comes in and interrupts the action in this match against Tiffany Stratton. After Jade was reaching for her back, was slow to move, and Naomi pounces on her twice now, sending her into the post as her body just drapes to the floor. And Tiffany Stratton back on her feet. And Naomi decides to exit on that stare down.
Naomi came here for one reason and one reason only.
Nia Jax!
The former mentee of Tiffany Stratton, who Stratton stabbed in the back to cash in the Money in the Bank contract and take the gold from back in January.
Can you believe it's 1/3 for Naomi? But now Nia Jax with the leg drop on Tiffany Stratton.
It's the ghost of Christmas past.
And this is a violent assault on the WWE Women's Champion. Looking for the Annihilator on Tiffy time.
I'm back for what's mine, Tiffany Stratton.
That was hers. And then the cash-in happened 112 days ago. Nia Jax returns and makes that statement. Just when you thought the Tiffany win over Charlotte Flair would bring great clarity to the women's division, that happens. The Motor City Machine Guns, they are preparing for tables, ladders, and chairs. A triple threat for the WWE Tag Team Championships with DIY and the Street Profits. But coming up next, Bob 2, the new United States Champion.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting. And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife Stadium. Scan the code to register for pre-sale information.
We're gonna turn up!
My sister's 40th birthday party has a dress code, and I got nothing. She said, you have to look nice. Just go to Men's Warehouse, they'll decide everything for you. What? Sister's birthday. She's an adult. Please help me.
Follow me.
I knew it. I'm hot.
Did I need to flex this hard on my sister's birthday? Yes.
Nice outfit, little brother.
Oh, this whole thing. Where's the cake?
We don't have cake. I'm 40. I'm 40.
She's 40, you guys.
Your home is your happy place until you come back to bad odors. Use Febreze Plug-In. It has a microchip that alternates between 2 scents to fight odors and provide freshness for up to 50 days. Try Febreze Plug.
I earned my degree online at Southern New Hampshire University.
It's possible to raise a family, to pursue other things, and still further your education.
And you can do it too, from all over the country.
I live in Massachusetts.
I live in Texas.
I live in California.
I live in Pennsylvania.
I'm from Florida.
I'm from Virginia.
In North Carolina. And St. Louis. I'm from Tennessee.
And I'm from Georgia.
Regardless of where you live across the country, earn your degree at SNHU.
Visit snhu.edu.
We're making a splash with another Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea with a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Forgetting something?
Curry?
The other thing.
Spicy curry.
Turo tires. A longer tread life, all season, and great looking.
I'll add it to the list.
Affordable all-season tires with great handling and longer tread life. Turo puts performance within reach.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Oh,
I hate these things.
That's one of the great things about Consumer Cellular. Their 100% U.S.-based customer service is also 100% human. You don't have to, ow!
For unlimited talk and text with reliable coverage and your second month free, call Consumer Cellular.
Drinks all around. Something's got a hold on. Charlie, get up here. I said, oh, 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 oh,
Final Destination, Bloodlines, rated R, in theaters May 16th. See the new trailer now.
I can tell when someone's lying. It's kind of a thing I do. So, who are you?
I am Felicity Price.
Both. I'm figuring out how to finally start enjoying this journey. Something is amiss. Tell me that you didn't kill her.
You going up?
I think I might be foolproof.
Game on, Charlie Cale.
What a great night here in Fort Worth. We're at Dickies Arena, sold-out crowd of over 11,000, 16 miles away from AT&T Stadium. Of course, it was 3 years ago that was the home of WrestleMania. Coming off of WrestleMania 41 in Vegas, where one of the big stars of the night was Jacob Fatu, becoming the new U.S. champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Solo Sikoa and the new United States champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
Fatu with Solo leading the way. Of course, when the year started, Solo was leading the way. He was then the new tribal chief. By last week, he was the chief support for Fatu. He's been softening up LA Knight in singles and tag action, and then hyping him up for weeks as the next U.S. champ. Well, that came to be, didn't it?
Well, there have been some major tensions over the past couple of months between Solo and Jacob Fatu, but Solo Sikoa has played an absolute masterstroke in guiding Jacob Fatu to his first championship gold here in the singles ranks. And there's nothing like a good slice of gold to put tensions away for good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, show some love and respect for your new United States champion, Jacob Fatu. At WrestleMania, everyone saw what I already knew. That Jacob Fatu, he's the future. He is the future of this company. But let me remind you something. Nobody in my family, nobody wanted Jacob here, except me. They thought he was trouble. Thought he was too much of a risk. But you know who changed that? You know who made it all happen? Was me. I'm the reason that Jacob's a champion. I'm the one that brought him here. I'm the one that took him to the promised land. I took Jacob off the streets and made him into United States champion. Jacob is here because of me. This is exactly what happens when you love your family. Jacob would not be standing there if it wasn't. See, let's not get it twisted. I told you I was gonna win the U.S. title. I told you the U.S. title was coming home to the family. And I told you I was gonna do it with you or without you. And that's exactly what I did. So Texas, look at your new U.S. champ. You see, I know that this title makes me America's most wanted. Hell, I know that this title makes me a menace to society. But at the end of the day, you better get in where you fit in. Because I'm all gas, no brakes with it. Yada what I mean? 5, 2.
Let me talk to you. At WrestleMania, I guaranteed, I told you you would eat a BFT, and by God, you ate a BFT. I dropped you right there on your big fat mopped head. You reached out, grabbed the rope, and good for you, because after that, you were able to capitalize, and you were able to beat me right in the middle of that ring. I'll give credit where credit's due. It can happen to anybody, any night. Anybody can get it. But you got to understand something. I walk back there, and everybody says, man, you had a hell of a match at WrestleMania. But I ain't worried about having a hell of a match. I'm worried about winning. I'm worried about taking that championship. And if you can't understand what I'm saying is I want my rematch, and I want it right now.
Oh, fuck.
Scottish Warrior looking to crash this Fatu LA night party.
The winner of the Sin City Street Fight. And with that much abuse that he absorbed, it's astounding that he's on 2 feet.
You know, Dallas, it's not always easy being Drew McIntyre. I mean, personally it is. Being tall, jacked, handsome, and much like Texas, I got some big guns. But professionally, I've been screwed over time and time again. Every world title match, the WrestleMania, I had to get through the last roadblock, and I beat Damian Priest in one of the most violent matches in WrestleMania history. So Priest, I know you're not here tonight. We're not going to see you for a while, so I want to take a moment to say thank you. It was an absolute pleasure to embarrass you in front of your entire family. The next plan was challenge John Cena for the world title. And then Randy Orton jumped the line, the same Randy Orton I beat 3 weeks ago. I'm starting to wonder, everybody, is it World Wrestling Entertainment or Nepo Wrestling Entertainment? Speaking of which, hi Bloodline.
You done yet?
I'll get to you in a second.
Yeah, continue on.
I've been watching Cena these past few weeks. I watched him tonight. He ain't the same guy. He's a punk now. Drew McIntyre wants to fight the baddest dog in the yard.
What the fuck?
I want to fight the baddest champion in the yard. Jacob, I want to fight you.
Blah, 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 blah. Can somebody wake me up when this mush mouth is done?
Always with the jokes, ain't it? Always with the jokes. The only joke around here was your last US title run.
Oh. I would say your last title run was a joke, but I can't remember it. So I'll tell you what, you got a problem with Randy Orton, go talk to Randy Orton. But right now you're standing here at a time that's my time when I said I want my U.S. Championship. But if you think that you want to make claim to that U.S. Championship, I tell you what, you think you deserve it so bad, why don't you come on in here and show me?
Okay.
Drew is not bashful about taking invitations.
Whoa, hold on a second there, fellas. I think we can all see where this is going, so before you two tear each other apart, how about I offer an alternative? How about you come back here, you put your tights on, you put your boots on, you lace them up tight, and Fort Worth, Texas, I'll give you Drew McIntyre versus L.A. Knight. One-on-one tonight, and the winner is the #1 contender for the United States Championship.
Oh, is that a great #1 contenders match?
Best GM ever. There's a log jam for the #1 contendership, and we're gonna fix it right here in Fort Worth. Love it.
A little Jacob Fatu yada Amin on that, Wade.
Selena, before you head out there, 2 weeks ago, you beat Chelsea Green by countout. Then last week, you beat her by pinfall. But if things go your way tonight, you're going to become the new Women's United States Champion. Where are your thoughts at?
Honestly, Byron, I know I'm known to have a big mouth and I always got something to say. But tonight is one of those nights where I'm actually speechless. And it's because it means so much to me. I've wanted this for so long. And just like my mentor, Rey Mysterio, who's a former United States champion, and Eddie Guerrero, who's a former United States champion, I kind of want to bring some Latino heat into my match tonight. And of course, just like how they do it here in Texas, you go big or you go home. And Byron, I'm not going home until I have that United States championship around my waist.
Selena, good luck tonight.
The U.S. Championship match that Zelina Vega desperately wanted and earned. She gets next against Chelsea Green.
I choose to be a wishmaker because I want to provide a fun experience for families in need.
This World Wish Month, WWE is partnering with Make-A-Wish to help grant more life-changing wishes to children with critical illnesses.
Some of my favorite memories in my career have come from meeting Wish kids at our events.
I met an awesome Wish kid a few months ago. His hope and courage definitely inspires me.
This was my best day ever.
You can help make a wish come true. Find out how you can support Make-A-Wish at wishmaker.org.
This Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming.
Next up, booming time. The Wi-Fi booming. The Wi-Fi is booming like a
10x double unicorn IPO.
Scream me sideways. It's bursting with Wi-Fi.
Well, everyone who knows a boom when they see one is going to want in.
The Wi-Fi's booming.
Welcome in, old TikTok.
Blessed be Father, for I've sinned. I've promised people that I would save them, but I have not been keeping my word. I'm going to do everything I can to stop it.
I need you to go undercover.
There's a new player in town, and they don't play by the rules.
Stay down.
Do not make me bury you.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think. Yeah, it's great. Nice surprise, huh? Ready to help. Serving up deals, advice, wherever you are. Even on the job.
Hey. Hi.
And making sure all your tech
Let's take a look.
is good to go. April 21st through 27th. Don't wait. Get started today.
You'll be back. Emos can't help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
And Doug.
Well, I'll be.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Ugh, not again.
Hey, who are these guys?
I don't know, but they're not the Avengers.
No, they're probably somewhere avenging something.
Sorry to interrupt, but what do we do about this?
Right, it's your first aid.
Intern.
We use Tide Oxy Boost. It's so easy.
Couldn't live without it.
The most powerful clean in any universe. Tide.
Looking good.
Well, maybe not for long.
See Marvel Studios Thunderbolts in theaters.
This is Podium Series, a collaboration between Armor All and Oracle Red Bull Racing. Precision-engineered products that bring out the best in every car.
The Armor All Podium Series, engineered for exceptional results.
Applebee's 2 for $25. Choose 1 appetizer and 2 sizzling skillet entrees, including the new hot honey chicken skillet or sizzling steak entrees. Applebee's 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets.
University of Maryland Global Campus is a school for real life, one that values the successes you've already achieved. Earn up to 90 undergraduate credits for relevant experience and get the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. What will your next success be?
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. There's like a million options, and you deserve something you love. At Car Gurus, we get it. As the #1 most visited car shopping site, we make sure your big deal is the best deal.
The Shaq-a-Roni's back at Papa John's with more pepperonis and over ½ a pound of cheese.
So many orders, we had to staff up.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99.
That's right. I live here.
WWE Live is louder than ever. And they're bringing the noise city to city. We're taking off. We're taking off. So get ready to join the action. 14 brand new events. Tickets on sale now.
Hey, remember, we still have our TLC Tag Team Championship coming your way commercial-free. And now this United States Championship match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing first, from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Hey, a couple weeks ago, perhaps you could say it was a fluky win for Vega when Chelsea Green was unknowingly counted out. But wait, last week, Vega proved herself.
In that singles match, we don't need Secret Hervis at ringside. Thank you so much.
No.
Well, that lack of Secret Hervis protection put the champ on the back foot, but Green almost grabbed victory before things went downhill. Vega connecting with what is a super cold red for the dub, adding further weight to Vega's demands for a title opportunity that tonight have been granted.
WWE Universe, enter WWE's Dream Trip to Universal Orlando Resort sweepstakes for a chance to experience Universal Orlando Resort's 4 theme parks, including the all-new Universal Epic Universe opening May 22nd, plus a chance to meet a WWE superstar. Go to WWE.com/Universal Sweeps to enter for a chance to win.
To Chelsea Green.
Accompanied by the Secret Hermits from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. She is the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green!
Boy, she is excellent in the ring, but some may call her grating or cringe over her constant self-promotion and complaints. Some would say it's fueled by an inflated sense of entitlement or delusional lack of awareness. Some would argue it's simply unbridled arrogance. Others salute and pledge allegiance and have names like Piper Niven and Alba Fire and Wade Barrett.
I see pure talent, and I am personally personally stand to attention.
Please sit down.
And saluting
I am begging you not to.
champion, Chelsea Green. In Chelsea, we trust. Show some respect, Joe.
You are absolutely incorrigible when it comes to Chelsea Green. That is what is on the line. That is what Zelina Vega has earned the right to fight for.
That's debatable.
The United States Championship. But Green tries to go on the attack early on. And Vega gets out of the way and delivers right hand after right hand. Wade, after 2 straight wins against Chelsea Green to earn this opportunity, was looking for the unprettier.
Yeah, 2 straight wins. Pump the brakes there. There's a caveat. The caveat being on those 2 straight wins, the secret Hervis were not here to protect the champ. They're here tonight.
I'm sorry, who's protecting Zelina Vega?
Zelina Vega, if she has no protection against somebody as talented as the champ Chelsea Green, is going to lose, Joe Tess. That's how this works.
Well, Vega came up with a very good win that we just saw moments ago, a week ago. Non-title match to earn this. Prior to that, it was the countout. By the way, Ryan Tran, the same referee for this championship match. He's had an outstanding career. Always fair and balanced and does the best possible job he can. But he was the referee when there was that countout a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at Alba Fire.
He's become known as fast count referee. I've timed that 10.
Oh, man. Are you kidding me with the distraction? And all of a sudden, the secret Hervis takes advantage.
Switch to Cricket and get nationwide 5G, so you can post that epic ooh. If you switch, you also get a free phone, which you need. Welcome to getting more. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Until Dawn is leaving audiences screaming for more.
It was so insane. So much fun. 10 out of 10.
Every night, something different is trying to kill us.
Absolutely traumatized. But you should definitely see it in theaters.
Until Dawn, rated R, now playing.
Turn up your summer with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Incoming dishes! Doc! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Yeah, it absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Did you know GoodRx can help you get a better price on your family's prescriptions?
I just open the app, type in the name of our meds, that's it. Savings on my asthma medication. All right, round 2, baby, round 2. Oh, yeah! Savings on my husband's blood pressure refills. And savings on my daughter's allergy pills.
Prescription savings for the whole family.
Have a good one.
Another good reason to check GoodRx.
Wherever your summer takes you, twist the ride. With Twizzlers, the twist you can't resist.
This week only at Domino's, get unlimited mini-priced pizzas for 50% off when you order online. Choose any size pizza you want, any crust you want, including new Parmesan stuffed crust, and any toppings you want. Get 50% off your perfect pizza, or pizzas, this week only. Domino.
Nobody would live in a place like this unless they have something to hide. I'm not an alien, but I hear they're pretty cool.
Watch Resident Alien from the beginning, next after SmackDown on USA.
Bear it with you. Women's United States Championship match. Chelsea Green looking to defend against Zelina Vega. We mentioned the fact that in the last two non-title matches, when Vega came up with a victory, the Secret Purvis, Piper and Alba, were not there to protect Chelsea Green. They've already played a major role tonight, Wade.
Yeah, Chelsea gets nervous without her security team in play. She feels vulnerable, at the mercy of any riff-raff who wants to make a name for themselves at the expense of the champ. Oh my God.
Look at the will and grit of Zelina Vega trying to fight back and delivering.
Well, we saw a super code red last week. That was a super release German suplex connecting high on the neck and shoulders of the champ, and that might be the moment that the tide begins to turn in this one. What a tug-of-war that was. Won by Zelina Vega.
Keep in mind, that is what they are battling for, and for Zelina Vega, she has competed for a singles title 5 times in her WWE career. 0-5. Looking to finally break through is Zelina Vega.
Oh, attempted a knee to the jaw there on Vega. Vega was just too quick, and now with that spinning back elbow, flattens the champ.
And that back elbow then sets her up with a running knee into the corner, and now Vega is climbing up top.
And all over the place now is the champ, Chelsea Green. No clue where she's at. My God!
Zelina Vega in position to win the championship.
Oh, what a huge meteora there, Joe.
Welcome in, Latino Gaming.
This is the moment that Vega thought she had it. Well, wait a second.
Look at Alba fire, just as you described, Wade.
A cheap shot there from Zelina Vega.
Cheap shot. She's clearing the apron, but in giving time to Chelsea Green, Green looks to take control, looking for unprettier again. But instead, Zelina Vega with the backstabber, and now Vega says, I want a little 619 to top my night. Oh, Piper trips her up. This has gone too far with the Secret Purvis. And now Ryan Tran finally turns around and sees it. Get out of here! Rid this place of that! Justice is served.
The Secret Purvis evicted from the matchup, but it might be academic because back in control is Chelsea Green.
Oh! Code red! Code red! Do we have it? No! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! A stunner in Texas!
Here is your winner, and the new Women's United States Champion,
Zelina Vega! Her first WWE singles title!
It's a hit and run that nobody saw coming. Zelina Vega winning her first singles championship. She has slayed that demon. And I think, Joe Tess, we are all in shock. The ultimate underdog in the women's division has just pulled off a jaw-dropping victory. We've got a new women's U.S. champ.
I mean, weeks ago she said this is the target. She was dismissed, disrespected. You said flimsy wins to earn it. She just earned that.
At least try and be neutral.
Oh, man. Hey, always so much that happens coming off of WrestleMania weekend. So much that happens that weekend that you forget. But don't forget the thriller we saw last Friday night with Carmelo Hayes coming out on top.
WWE Superstars with Extra-Large Personalities is delivered by Papa John's. The Shakaroni is back at Papa John's. Order now.
There are few prizes in the industry like it. The annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, one of the most distinct trophies in all the industry, will be awarded.
Who needs a belt? Let's just start putting this, guys.
Now trying to get the best of Carmelo Hayes.
Well, saving his tag team partner, real chemistry growing there. Big On is going on a tear here. He smells victory. Once again, The Miz has saved Carmelo Hayes.
Melo takes care of it. It comes down to Carmelo Hayes and Andrade.
Both men giving it everything they've got and using it as a launch pad for further greatness. A lot on the line between these two.
And with that, we got a winner.
Carmelo They take home the prestigious 8th Wonder of the World trophy. Congratulations.
When it is all said and done, you will go down as the greatest Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner of all time. That's why I sacrificed myself for you. Because I have a vision for Carmelo Hayes. And to commemorate this major achievement, I got you something. Yeah? Come on, open it. No, come on, man. Yeah? Spared no expense. Damn. Hey, you earned it. This is bigger than me, miss. This represents a chip that's on my shoulder. This around my neck. Keep cooking. I refuse to be denied. Let's go. And in the true spirit of Andre the Giant, when I'm wearing this thing, I'm 7 feet. 7 feet! I'm larger than life. I am the 10th wonder of the world. 10th wonder of the world. And I am him. Yes, you are. You know what? You just inspired me. I'm gonna go out to that ring and get something off my chest. Yeah, let's go. No. Hey, you enjoy this. Enjoy this moment. I'm about to make mine.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you.
Check it out. He showed up with Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza and his A-game. Slicing through the lane, feeding the post. Best delivery guy ever. Peter Hut. The Cheesy Bites Pizza and new Ranch Lovers Flight. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
Liberties.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Liberty.
It's pronounced Biberty.
Liberty.
Biberty.
Liberty.
Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty.
Good news for your human families. T-Mobile will pay off their old phones up to $800 and give them 4 new iPhone 16s on them. Means an iPhone for your human and your human.
T-Mobile's Family Freedom will help pay off your old phones and give you 4 iPhone 16s on us.
Let's get you home.
Paying your rent should count for something. With rent rewards from Rocket Mortgage, your rent counts towards buying a home. Helping turn more renters into owners. Get started at rocket.com.
When it comes to my space, I gotta keep things fresh and tidy, just like Mama taught me. So I'm always spraying Febreze fabric spray to freshen up by fighting odors and locking them away. Smells like home.
Check it out. Pizza Hut's rippable, dippable Cheesy Bites Pizza and Ranch Lovers Flight with 3 flavors is a game changer. With 28 cheesy-filled bites, everyone's gonna be dunking it. The Cheesy Bites Pizza and new Ranch Lovers Flight. Get it on the Pizza Hut.
Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Yes, Chef, Monday.
Any weekend plans?
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Prepare to be moved.
For a U.S. Open championship.
has done it again.
NBC Sports Weekend wins. Moved by Pods.
The Miz, fresh off his custom jewelry shopping spree to secure a 10-pound golden entree with giant head pendant.
You know, since 2007, I've been an integral part of WrestleMania. But this year, at the highest grossing WrestleMania in history, I had no match, no mention, nowhere to be found. May I remind you, I main evented WrestleMania, beating John Cena, retaining the WWE Championship, something that Cody Rhodes, your chosen hero, could not do last week. And yet he gets the cheers, the pyro, the spotlight, and I get it. He was champion. He deserves to be on WrestleMania. But when Rey Mysterio comes hobbling in to WrestleMania, does he come to a fellow legend to fill his boots? No, he goes to a guy who's been here for 2 weeks. I've been here for 20 years. What do I have to do? Wear a lucha mask and call myself Rey? Then KO goes down. Orton needs an opponent. He needs an opponent. Do you guys want a guy who's beaten Randy Orton for the WWE Championship? No. You guys want a guy who's an internet meme, a TikTok trend, a guy who does musical theater in a wrestling ring. I am sick of it. I am sick and tired of people showing up in WWE, people that I'm a bigger star than. People that cannot lace my boots in this ring. I'm sick of them getting opportunity after opportunity. May I remind you that I am the A-lister. I am the most must-see WWE superstar of all time. And may you never forget that I am the Miz, and I am...
Oh, shit. Is it going to be Aleister Black? Oh shit, he's back!
The mysterious, ultra-dangerous Aleister Black is back.
Oh my God! Aleister Black is back here! And he's on SmackDown! Former NXT champ! One of the most devastating strikers this industry has ever seen, especially relating to kicks. The otherworldly, the ominous, the eerie Aleister Black.
Incredible arrival to SmackDown. You said the ultimate striker, that kickboxing background, that black mask always in the holster.
Straight out of Amsterdam, Netherlands. Miz, what the hell have you awoken here?
Hey, who the hell do you...
Oh! What were we saying about Black Mass always being in the holster? Miz found out.
Well, give the devil his due. Welcome to SmackDown, Aleister Black. What an acquisition!
Things just got real different around here. Miz was talking about being disrespected, being left out of WrestleMania. That's how he got shut up. Aleister Black is back. And this is the scene right now with the champs, the Street Profits, getting set for the TLC Triple Threat match to defend the WWE Tag Team Championships. It'll be part of a commercial-free final hour. TLC Triple Threat. And coming up next, big names who both want to go at Fatu's U.S. Championship. Drew McIntyre against the recent U.S. champ, L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
Catch some shade with your friends in the Valley.
You give Karen energy, and I'm done with it.
As Suburbia turned scandalous.
I just want you to be there for me, Kristen.
Is there any rumors of him cheating?
You need to go get help.
I think the apocalypse is here.
The Valley, all new Tuesdays at 9 on Bravo.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think. Serving up deals, advice, and more.
Hey. Hi.
April 21st through 27th.
Let's take a look.
Get started today.
Swiffer Duster traps 4 times more dust for clean even mom approves of.
That reach.
Making hard to reach
So easy.
Swiffer. Wow. The mother of all cleans. Love it or your money back.
With 12 grams of protein in every serving, Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal is there for active mornings, friendly competition, and big moves. Quaker, bring out the good.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think. Serving up deals, advice, and more.
Hey. Hi.
April 21st through 27th.
Let's take a look.
Get started today.
This week only at Domino's, get unlimited mini-priced pizzas for 50% off when you order online. Choose any size pizza you want, any crust you want, including new Parmesan stuffed crust, and any toppings you want. Get 50% off your perfect pizza, or pizzas, this week only at Domino's.
We're making a splash with another Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea with a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Welcome in.
Closer than you.
A touch of sweet in a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle honey chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
It's the first major of the year for the LPGA Tour.
I mean, just spectacular.
Willie Avu, Nelly Porta captures the Chevron Championship.
On NBC and Peacock.
Well, St. Louis is buzzing because we are now only 15 days away, and it was just announced. It's going to be Randy Orton and John Cena at Backlash, and you can experience the non-stop excitement of Backlash with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE.
Right now, standing by with Bianca Belair. Bianca, your match at WrestleMania against Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, instant classic. Like one of the best matches of the entire weekend. Unfortunately, you didn't leave Las Vegas unscathed. Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, Byron, my fingers hurt, my feelings hurt. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, I walked to the WrestleMania with a couple of broken fingers, but it was all worth it. You know, we all fought to the end, and things may not have gone my way, but at least I can say that I am so proud of what the three of us were able to do at WrestleMania.
To your point, you had a great outing, but the match did not end the way that you wanted. Obviously, we know Io Sky is still the women's world champion.
I'm stopping right there. Io, she found the perfect opportunity to capitalize, and I don't blame her. I would have done the same thing. Now, Rhea, she found a way to slip her way into a match that I earned, so I'm pretty sure this won't be the last time that I see her, but right now, I'm just focused on healing because I'm trying to get back to SmackDown. Because SmackDown is my home, and right now, my home is divided. So I know when I return, I got some unfinished business to handle.
Bianca, thank you so much and get well soon. Joe, Wade, we will anxiously await the return of the EST to her home right here on Friday Night SmackDown.
And Byron, I couldn't agree with Byron more in assessing that triple threat match. Bianca, Rhea, Io, they pushed the limits of what they're capable of. That was 5-star every which way last week.
No doubt about it. It's inevitable that some people after a show like WrestleMania are going to be banged up in a bad way. Get well soon, Bianca Belair. We'll miss you.
As for the other women's title scene, let's show you what went down earlier tonight right here in Fort Worth.
Yeah, so an impromptu match. Jade Cargill was taking on Tiffany Stratton midway through the match. Up shows Naomi far from happy with her loss at WrestleMania to the Storm. Now damage done. Naomi actually handed the title back to Tiffany Stratton, but then struck a blast from the past for the WWE Women's Champ, Nia Jax, the woman who Tiffany Stratton cashed Miss Money in the Bank contract in on and took the gold from. Well, clearly Nia Jax not one to forgive and forget, making a point that I'm coming back for what's mine, Tiffy.
Naomi. I don't care about this revenge you have with Jade, but when it comes to Tiffany and the title, stay out of my way.
As long as you proceed with caution.
Rude.
Remember, only 15 days away from Backlash May 10th. Randy Orton, John Cena. Backlash presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured? Go to forthepeople.com.
I love the smell of Kavorka in the evening.
Yeah.
The following contest is the United States Championship #1 contenders match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight!
Earlier tonight, he declared, I'm not leaving here until I get my rematch against Fatu. It is L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
China exists to help everyday Americans make it. When you build your credit to build yourself up, When payday comes on your terms. When your girl math starts mathing. Oh yeah, you're making it. Success doesn't happen overnight. But as you progress, you start to feel it. See, when you're going after something bigger, hustling for something better, baby, you're making it.
The Shaq-a-Roni's back at Papa John's with more pepperonis and over ½ a pound of cheese.
So many orders, we had to staff up.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99.
That's right. I live here.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think. Serving up deals, advice, and more.
Hey.
Hi.
April 21st to 27th.
Let's take a look.
Get started today.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
Southern New Hampshire University makes it possible for working adults and parents to accomplish their dreams.
We are thrilled to be celebrating our graduates.
SNHU, it's worth it in more ways than you can probably even imagine.
As you start that momentum and get that first class going, the rest just really falls into place.
For anyone that feels like college is impossible, I was right there with you. But I can say today that it is possible because of SNHU.
Go to snhu.edu to get started.
6. Carmelo, you're next. You ready?
Man, I don't get ready. I stay ready. That's why I'm him.
Who's him?
Me. I'm him.
You mean Kim?
Huh? No, me, him.
Oh, Tim.
Him.
Oh, Jim. Oh!
I am him, and you need a Snickers.
Get them wins. Yeah, I'm him.
There's nothing as American as Sonic Smasher. Always made to order, hand-smashed Angus beef patties seared to perfection. This week, get America's Smashable Burger for $1 in the app.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts?
Welcome in.
Closer than you think. Serving up deals, advice, and more.
Hey.
Hi.
April 21st to 27th.
Let's take a look.
Get started today.
George and Junior are fed up. They weren't planning on having to replace their brakes today, but they went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helps them find a deal on the right parts.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Nobody in their right mind would live in a place like this, unless they have something to hide.
The new doctor, he's an alien.
Next. You don't have anything to worry about. I'm not an alien, but I hear they're pretty cool.
The hit series comes to USA.
Oh, yeah. That ain't weird at all.
Watch Resident Alien from the beginning. Next, after SmackDown. On USA.
What a scene here in Fort Worth. Drew McIntyre, LA Knight. Less than a week ago, they were each in their own massive WrestleMania match. And not even a week later, one central tie that connects them, Knight and McIntyre, and that is the need to be a champion. And tonight, this match is made for the #1 contender slot for Jacob Fatu. Of course, Jacob Fatu, who just defeated LA Knight for that U.S. Championship at WrestleMania 41. Nick Aldis, the general manager here on SmackDown, came out earlier tonight when Drew McIntyre interrupted the exchange between LA Knight and Jacob Fatu and said, enough, you two fight tonight.
Let me be clear what we're looking at here. We're looking at two men who are putting a brave face on. These are both walking wounded. McIntyre in that Sin City street fight. And LA Knight, who had 2 matches last week on SmackDown, followed by a hell of a match with Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania 24 hours later. Neither of these two men should be anywhere near a ring this evening. But the prize, the potential prize at least, is so great that it's worth risking it all.
You know, you mentioned the damage that was done in the battles that they had. We had a visit with Drew McIntyre earlier today, and he even said some of his best moments in that victory of the Sin City cost him himself. I mean, the future shock DDT on the steel steps alone, Wade.
Yeah, it's the kind of match, a street fight against such a tough competitor like Damian Priest. You have to risk your own body in pursuit of victory. McIntyre knows full well what victory at WrestleMania entails, and LA Knight knows full well the kind of damage he'll have to incur if he wins this match and then goes on to face Jacob Fatu once again to try and win back that United States Championship.
That was a sensational showcase moment for the U.S. Championship on Saturday night of WrestleMania when Fatu defeated LA Knight. But give Knight credit for the position he was in and the way he took the fight to Fatu as well as McIntyre. You see the athleticism by Knight and then the elbow from behind. There was a moment in that match as he drops down McIntyre and goes into the cover, the lateral press, when the midair BFT was landed, Wade, by LA Knight. Fatu had the jump up moonsault attempt, and somehow, some way, the timing by LA Knight was just spectacular.
Yeah, it was perfection, and in truth, that deserved a victory. Unfortunately for LA Knight in the particular match, Jacob Fatu just bounced too close to the ropes, but it shows you how close the margins are at the very top level in WWE between victory and defeat, being a champion and being a loser at WrestleMania. There was virtually nothing in it, and this is getting a little too close
with these two powerhouses. Drew able to get out of the way and rolls himself back into the ring.
I mean, it's the kind of match, you've got so much wear and tear on your body already. You want to hit something big as quickly as possible. You know your opponent is weakened, just like you are. Get this over with fast. Last thing you want right now is a long banger of a match.
Oh, McIntyre just sends him flat, and you see the barrier shake.
And noticeably, it was those ribs of LA Knight that connected. Those were the ribs that took so much damage last week at both WrestleMania and last week in those two matches on SmackDown. The megastar looking in big trouble here.
That is not to be dismissed. What happened last Friday on SmackDown when LA Knight, as you said, you felt it was poor judgment to take on Solo Sikoa and then go immediately into a tag team match that included Fatu, and Solo was looking to soften him up. Then he goes in against Fatu on Saturday night.
Well, Knight's biggest asset is his confidence, but at times it's his biggest nemesis. Oh my God, a brainbuster.
Oh, from that height and that force with McIntyre coming down the brainbuster, and you can see McIntyre saying, boy, I thought I had it.
Yeah, the owner of that viral selfie. Bored at work, LOL. None of that.
He did it again.
Well, it was one of the biggest hits socially of WrestleMania, but McIntyre is not in the mood for fun and games this evening. His body a constant reminder of the agony that he's feeling.
And by the way, oh man, right in the midsection, into the cover.
Once again, McIntyre too. We know the damage that he went through in the match, the Sin City Street Fight. Both men really showing massive wear and tear on the ribs. And look, you can work around a busted knee or a busted shoulder. When the ribs or the spine are hurting, it is so difficult to pull off any move. Everything we do in this game requires twisting and using torque based on that core and that midsection. Nowhere to hide.
I can't even imagine what Damian Priest looks like this week after the damage that he took.
But how smart is McIntyre here? He smells the bullseye on LA Knight. It's that midsection.
And he is targeting it, isn't he?
You have to go on the attack.
Number one contender match for the U.S. Championship. LA Knight wasting no time earlier tonight, coming right out into the face of Jacob Fatu and saying, I'm not leaving here until I get my rematch. Drew says guys like LA Knight that make championship titles mean less, and Drew wants his opportunity as well. He besmirched John Cena's name and said, I want to fight a champion who I think is the dog right now, the real test, and that is Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, it's a braver man than most. I would not personally go anywhere near Jacob Fatu. Perhaps the most scary man I've met in this entire industry, although this version of Drew McIntyre is not far behind. What a match that would be if it ever comes off. Just a 3 count away from that being a reality, although the same could be said for LA.
Oh, and LA Knight able to turn things around. Quick snap suplexes. McIntyre hit the brainbuster earlier. Was lining up LA Knight again, and now look at this scene here. In front of a big sold-out crowd at Dickies Arena, 11,644. All that momentum and energy coming off WrestleMania and 124,000 on back-to-back nights in Vegas. And now a sellout here in Fort Worth. The SmackDown after Mania, and they get this matchup. Headliners to see who's the #1 contender for Jacob Fatu.
Well, just when LA Knight, the former United States champ, was starting to flatline in this match, he's turned back into that perpetual motion machine, blocking out the pain.
A jumping neck breaker, hooks the leg of McIntyre, and McIntyre kicks out.
And the people in this sold-out arena, Joe Test, they're starting to believe. And that just creates the kind of energy that makes LA Knight want to give the people what they want.
As he comes in with that Glasgow kiss. Looking for the future shock DDT, but instead, jackknife. And a 2 count from Charles Robinson, the referee.
Trouble on the horizon there, hooking in that future shock DDT. LA Knight couldn't get out of that one quick enough. What do the people want?
That jump off leaping elbow by Knight, he lands it. Could he get that rematch he wants? No, shoulder up by McIntyre.
Oh, the last thing you want at this point in a match this deep, when your entire body is practically on fire, seeing your opponent kick out of one of your heavy hitters. Well, this might be the heaviest of them all.
He's looking for that BFT, but instead, McIntyre, quick to get out.
That weakened midsection of LA Knight didn't allow him the power. Go for that guillotine on the top rope. McIntyre got out of there. Oh, don't drop the guard, Drew.
He's slamming his head into the new reinforced announce desk. And again.
Well, Drew McIntyre somehow not out cold after that flurry of assaults yet. Uh-oh.
Oh, Solo Sikoa with the spike on Knight.
The referee's missed the entire thing. He's dealing with McIntyre in the ring.
Referee never saw it. Solo Sikoa just spiked Knight.
Well, there's no love lost between Drew McIntyre and Solo Sikoa. Quite the history between those two. But don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's been served up on a silver platter for McIntyre to win this.
Wait a minute! Unbelievable! Damian Priest is here! His chief rival, just days removed from the Sin City street fight, is attacking McIntyre. And it puts an end to this #1 contenders match. They're picking up where they left off in Vegas.
Well, McIntyre took a little too much smack about Priest earlier tonight. I enjoyed embarrassing you in front of the world. That's what McIntyre said. Don't speak too soon, Drew.
Something happened through the announce desk. It just exploded.
Took a spike in the ring. I don't know what the official call is on this one, and I'm not certain we're going to have an official winner.
Bell rang. This thing went to pieces. It went to pieces as Priest and Fatu looked up. Jacob Fatu! The U.S. champ comes flying and wipes them both out.
The dogs are off the chain. Ramin!
Jacob Fatu is annihilating everything in sight.
If your legs work, start running. It's too late for LA Knight. just a piece of meat for this savage.
The Samoan werewolf taking care of Priest and Knight. And the running hip attack. And the smash into the corner.
Well, McIntyre got taken out with a south of heaven through the table. He may have got lucky.
Jump up moonsault.
Because what's happening in the ring seems far, far worse.
Look at Fatu. This is how the title reign begins, with destruction everywhere you look.
How badly do you want to be #1 contender?
The most dangerous man of all.
No, thank you.
And that is that. Fatu. Yeah, the remnants of the desk. The choke slam. McIntyre was put through it. But in the end, it's the new U.S. champion who stands with his belt, as he would say, "Yada mean, boys, take that." An absolute wild night here in Fort Worth for SmackDown. We saw the debut of Fraxium come up with the win against Los Garza. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill were interrupted with absolute disruption in the women's division from Nia Jax and Naomi. The shocker of the night, Zelina Vega with the victory, and she is your new United States champion, hitting the code red against Chelsea Green. You know what happened with McIntyre and Knight here in front of us. And the big news of the night, it is coming your way in 15 days. May 10th, Backlash. It's official. Randy Orton, John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship.
What a bloody mess, Joe Tess. This is what happens when the dogs come off the chain. Drew McIntyre's carcass thrown through this table by Damian Priest, and things got a lot more ugly after that.
We are commercial free. Still to come tonight, TLC triple threat for the tag team championships. To think, how do you possibly top this? Well, the alliance of two men got everybody talking. Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman.
I am a revolutionary. I am a visionary. I stole CM Punk's best friend. I took a wise man from Roman Reigns. I am the winner of the main event of WrestleMania. I am
#1 top star in this
said you wanted a championship. And root for my hero from the beginning. I'll always root for you. If you need me at any time, give me a call.
True. When did John Cena become so whack?
Dog, there's two sides to every story, Oos. That's a real world champion. Someday when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like him.
You already grown up, though.
John Cena accepted Randy Orton's challenge. They are going to meet up in St. Louis in 15 days. It is Backlash, Orton and Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship. As again, the RKO was delivered by Orton earlier tonight on Cena.
Now earlier this evening, the Miz talked a little smack and he got black masked by the shocking return of one Aleister Black. Well, those two are going to go head to head next week live on SmackDown from Des Moines, Iowa.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs triple threat match and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship!
Raise your fist. Raise your fist. Raise your fist.
Introducing first, with a combined weight of 412 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, Motor City Machine Guns!
Wade, there was a good chance that the Motor City Machine Guns could have been celebrating in Vegas last week with championship titles, but a DQ ended up being the result in that match, and now the task gets much harder here with TLC. Epic battles and legendary superstars await. Clash with Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, and more in Clash of Clans and lay claim to ultimate glory. Download today.
And their opponents, with a combined weight of 407 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY!
Well, Gargano and Ciampa, the former champs who were defeated in a #1 contenders match back on April 4th. And they were so upset by the circumstances surrounding it that they ended up completely hijacking the championship match we had last week. They felt that should have been their opportunity. Well, now here's a chance at redeeming it all and remedying things for the two-time WWE Tag Team Champions.
With a combined weight of 492 pounds, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford.
I gotta say, I like the Shawn Michaels here.
This will be their third title defense in the midst of their second reign as champions. They're on a 6-match winning streak. Their last loss actually came in a triple threat tag team match against DIY. That was back on October 18th. Pretty Deadly was also in that match. But this just feels very different. Not just because of all the drama that's been happening in the division between these 6 men, but this is tables, ladders, and chairs. This is history. This is violence. This is knowing exactly what you're stepping into and the line that must be crossed to accomplish the task as the tag team championships hang up high.
And I'll tell you right now, Joe, these are 3 angry tag teams who clearly didn't make the WrestleMania card. They've all got a point to prove tonight. Hey, WrestleMania 41. Hey, management, this is what you could have had.
I like that. I like the hunger among these 6 men. As they all look up and say, there's the prize. Now let's go and get it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it should be. Make your point this evening. I'll say right now, with the experience level, the caliber of these teams, the motivation, and of course, the stakes. This match has the potential to top anything we saw all weekend at WrestleMania 41.
Now quickly going right to the ladder is DIY. Oh, and the kick right through the ladder comes from the Motor City Machine Guns. And now the Motor City Machine Guns and Street Profits square off, Wade.
Yeah, I've got to tell you right now, right off the bat, I will call the Motor City Machine Guns the favorite for this one, purely because of their cruiserweight style that they've made their own. They really are the innovators of that style. It really behooves you to be masters of that speed, that motion, to get to the top of those ladders as quickly as possible.
And this is exactly what you're talking about when it comes to the style of Motor City Machine Guns as they go on the crisscross running attack. And now the teamwork coming into play as they go for their signature facial and they deliver it to Ciampa.
Yeah, dropping the heavyweight stuff right off the bat on the Motor City Machine Guns. Now, they are a duo who have been screwed left, right, and center. There must have been 4 or 5 championship opportunities that have gone begging.
Oh, man! Oh, he went for the 5-hole dive, but instead Gargano was there with the steel chair.
Playing tennis with people's heads.
Oh, and the steel chair right to the gut of Tez. Oh, man, oh, man.
We've only just fixed this. Oh, my God.
Whoa! Dawkins just pounced on Tommaso Ciampa, and now he's got Gargano up. Oh, and look at the brutality. Did you hear the thud of Johnny's head into the post?
Forehead against steel, driven by one of the most powerful men on the roster, Angelo Dawkins. And that just speaks to the power game of the Street Profits, who have come back, re-energized, refocused.
I mean, wait, look at this right here. Dawkins got clear sailing to retain the championships.
I mean, it could be a cakewalk.
This is going to be easy for Dawkins.
I think Johnny Gargano and Ciampa are out cold, and thankfully for the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin is there to try and slow things down.
Sabin came out of left field when Dawkins was all alone, and now Shelley is in there as well and getting hold of that left leg and putting it through the slot of the ladder and then cranking it with the dragon screw right against the ladder as the championships hang high.
Well, that is how you shred an ACL. And this thing has got so ugly right from the word go.
Oh, and now Motor City Machine Guns. Motor City Machine Guns are in there as Gargano comes down and is able to take care of Alex Shelley.
Motor City Machine Guns taking out those monster frustrations on DIY, who have made their lives a misery at times. I'm sure the Machine Guns regretted coming anywhere near WWE. They've had long, successful careers, but they've never faced the kind of adversity they have faced here on SmackDown in the last 3 or 4 months.
This has just been non-stop, full throttle. Tables, ladders, and chairs for the WWE Tag Team Championships that hang high right now. All these teams have tasted gold in their lifetime in WWE, but it is the Street Profits that have been the most dominant recently, as this is how they try to put forth their 3rd title defense as the ladder comes crashing down on Tez.
Well, just when we thought, the heavyweight slugger Dawkins is back up, just when we thought we finally got some consistency, some order in the tag ranks, DIY blew that out of the window, and we're back to the chaos we had for months.
And now the 360 splash corner to corner by big Angelo Dawkins. He has the power and size advantage. Oh, the big man was thinking about going up top and delivering, but instead he's draped down and in such a compromised position by Sabin and Shelley.
Oh,
man.
Don't fancy any of that, thank you.
Thank you. Oh.
I mean, normally it's Tez who goes up top. Dawkins saw some magic happening there, but may live to regret it.
See Sabin on the outside. He's quick to grab the steel chair. And the crowd reacts to that. A sellout here in Fort Worth. Oh, they're lining up the chair. Oh, and the basement drop kick through the chair. Right to the head. The brutality of this.
Yeah, and I'm kind of getting close to writing Dawkins off for the rest of this matchup. If Tez wants to win this thing, he may have to do it on his own, but even that's looking bleak now. Right up.
Oh, man, the missile drop kick through the chair. So both members of the Street Profits have taken damage from the Motor City machine guns.
Oh, what a devastating hit that was, that chair being drop kicked into the forehead of Montez Ford. The damage clearly already done to Dawkins. The champs looking worse for wear in this one. We may see a title change the way this is going.
You would think so. Ramming that steel chair into the head, just sliding it at full force.
I've seen a lot of tables, ladders, and chairs matches. This is about as vicious as it gets. What are you doing?
No! Tez with a full corner dive, as only he can. Wipes them all out, flying over his partner, Angelo Dawkins.
I'm worried about...
Look at this.
I've written Montez Ford off for the next few minutes after that steel chair to the head. Managing to bounce back. This is that championship caliber that the Street Profits returned to WWE with several months ago.
We are so thrilled to be bringing you this tables, ladders, and chairs triple threat match, commercial free, as the Street Profits look to retain, and they will if Tez can climb that ladder and secure their championships back.
Referees and medical staff checking over all the fallen men on the outside. I guarantee you not one of them is going to give up no matter how much pain they're going through. Not with the gold on the line and fingertips touching there from Montez Ford.
Tommaso Ciampa and Tez at the top of that ladder, fighting side by side as Johnny Gargano looks to take advantage and go up on his own.
Nothing worse than those titles swinging away from your grasp, especially when the ladders aren't quite positioned perfectly, which is the case here. You've got to get those things up so quick to get any chance of grabbing the gold. Oh, God.
Are you kidding me?
Twisting flatliner
from that height.
5th of the 6th rung, and now Tommaso Ciampa is there.
Look at this. DIY's going to win it. Ciampa's up there on his own. And just at the last moment, Dawkins and a huge, devastating right hand. That spinning flatliner off of the ladder was absolutely ridiculous.
It's a desperation tactic from Johnny Gargano. The hope being Ciampa could have grabbed both championships for his team, but that was denied by Angelo Dawkins coming back from the death.
And now Dawkins and Johnny side by side as the championships swing overhead. No, Angelo Dawkins returns the favor.
The silencer that will shut Johnny Gargano up potentially for the rest of this match, and may well do the same for the man delivering the move, Angelo Dawkins.
And now the newly clean-shaven Ciampa looking to get gold here. Chris Sabin is trying to deny him. And now all three teams represented as he sends them flying.
Ugly landing. I think Chris Sabin managed to save himself. Ciampa took a nasty hit to the groin, to the armpit. And now the Motor City Machine Guns get their chance. No.
But that steel chair,
oh,
weapon of choice. And now Tommaso Ciampa, right around the neck of Alex Shelley. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Gargano, that was just pure evil.
No.
Swinging that steel chair while his neck was wrapped in another.
A Louisville slugger to that torturous device wrapped around the neck. Oh, God.
There is no let up in this TLC match. Thank God it's commercial free. I couldn't imagine missing and turning away for a single second. This is outrageous. Just awesome stuff to determine the tag champions. You know, you said it earlier tonight, Wade. A group of men, angry and hungry. They were not on the WrestleMania card. They are proving what they're all about right here. The tables are set up. What is Gargano doing? What is he doing? He's saying, oh, no, 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 no. He's saying, forget the flat seat part. Let's go with the pointy tops.
It was the sharpest point of the chair, and we're going to throw a man right on top of it. Thankfully for Angelo Dawkins, his tag partner Montez Ford saved the day.
Big right hand.
Oh, God.
Oh! Johnny takes the pointy tops
oh,
of the chair
shit.
instead.
Falling on his own sword there. Gargano's spine eating the pointed.
We have chairs and we have ladders everywhere, strewn ringside and through. Watch the top of those chairs and the back of Gargano.
Gargano's eyeballs popping out of his head in agony.
They're going to the outside. Street Profits, they're saying, let's get tables in the act now.
Well, starting to understand that you can climb that ladder, but be pretty certain that one of these teams is going to get up there and stop you. Do the damage now while you can. You have the upper hand. Reinforce it. Add the exclamation point if you can.
Ciampa's back on his feet and pulls down Big Dawkins. Slams his head on the apron. There's a super kick. And in doing that, it puts Ciampa right into that electric chair. No way. No way. Blockbuster! Onto the floor! I mean, Tez is out of control tonight. Everybody's laid out. Isn't this the way it should be? TLC triple threat for the championships.
Oh, one of the most sickening moves you could possibly see. Blockbuster to an elevated man on the outside, managing to take out all opponents and himself. Process.
We got bodies everywhere. We got a sellout in Fort Worth. The SmackDown after Mania. TLC triple threat. Championships hanging high. And yet the Warriors are out on the floor beating the hell out of each other.
That's a prosthetic leg.
What? Prosthetic leg as a weapon. TLC PL, come on!
Little assist from the man in the crowd with one leg. Thanks, brother.
As Tez now bridges the ladder. Can you believe the assist from the front row?
Hey,
I've never seen anything like it.
Whatever gets the job done. Unfortunately for the Street Profits, they are laid out once again. Weapons of war everywhere you look around ringside. And Alex Shelley, no way to protect himself from the Sicilian psychopath with the fresh shave. New face, same vicious Tommaso Ciampa.
Dawkins is laid out on that table.
Front row better watch their eyes here.
You start to wonder who has what left. Everybody has taken damage. Who can dig deep at this point in a TLC triple threat? Oh, running his face right into the edge of the table that was on top of the ladder.
This has been the most appalling, heinous, merciless TLC match, I think, in history.
Wade, it is so bad,
yet, Joe.
But it is so good.
Good for us, certainly not good for the 6 men in there, unless they actually end up winning the gold. 4 of these men are going to be incredibly disappointed as they perhaps sit in a hospital bed this evening.
I mean, how do you possibly wake up the next day after this? Chris Sabin! The splash through the table with Dawkins on it!
At some point in a match like this, somebody has to step in and slow some of these guys down.
Tez back on his feet.
Protect these guys from themselves.
Has gone flying 2 times already, including the blockbuster, including the corner. And now does that! Come on! How good is this? We've had 2 tables go down with warriors willing to fly through the sky.
2 tables going down, but 6 bodies going down again and again and again.
Street Profits, DIY, and the Motor City Machine Guns in an absolute instant classic of a TLC triple threat for those. The WWE Tag Team Championships, the SmackDown after Mania, and these 6 men out to prove themselves.
All 6 men with a competitive psychosis this evening. Apparently an obsession with going nuclear in that ring in pursuit of winning the gold. Gold that neither man has got anywhere near for the past few minutes. They've been so bent on attacking each other.
It has just been destroying each other. Nobody's even put a ladder near those belts for many minutes, as it has been all-out brutality of destroying each other. A big boot by Ciampa.
Weapons of torture.
No.
Remember that ladder is bridging.
Oh! Oh!
The white noise. That snapped in half, and it was Tez and Ciampa who took the pain of it.
Well, this connects right through that ladder. As you say, it's taken so much out of Ciampa. All he can do is yell to Gargano, do it now, Johnny. Win us the gold. I'm done. I'm toast. It's all on you, Gargano.
Gargano's going to finish it right here. DIY in position, but no. Met by the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley.
And that may have been DIY's greatest moment to win this thing.
And now Gargano's trying to fight off both Shelley and Sabin. And if he can, he will have a clear path. As Johnny, he's on that table.
Slingshot DDT attempted.
That was
Sabin
the attempt.
Blocked it.
He was looking for that slingshot DDT, but instead the combo kicks.
Their own version of a meeting in the middle, perhaps, for the master of that particular move, Johnny Gargano.
Wait. They're not lining up Skull and Bones. They're not lining up Skull and Bones on top of a table. What in the world?
Oh! Oh!
I've seen it all.
Holy
I've seen it all.
Crap.
I've seen it all.
A move that devastates anyone it connects with. Hey,
the only one that might be able to move right now is Doc. Dawkins.
Listen to this crowd.
Yeah, there he is trying to climb back in. Either that or that's Ciampa.
We said earlier tonight, how do you possibly have an encore to WrestleMania 41 and what we saw this weekend? The all-time classics with Seth and Roman and Punk, or Io and Rhea and Bianca. You come to a tough town like Fort Worth. You bring tables, ladders, and chairs. You put 6 desperate, hungry warriors together, and you go for gold like DIY's about to do right now. moments away from winning it is Ciampa. Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, they get rid of the ladder. He's hanging. He is hanging. And now the steel chairs. We got a human pinata in the form of Ciampa.
Well, Ciampa ain't letting go. He knows this is his one chance to grab the gold.
Angelo Dawkins is climbing up the ladder. It's nowhere near the belts. The powerhouse is to the top of the ladder. Ciampa's defenseless. Is he eyeing it? Is there a target on Tommaso?
Oh, shit!
Through a table. Oh, it's too good. How can you extend yourself and cross this line time and again?
My God, Ciampa! What the hell did you just do, Dawkins? Bedlam, disarray, carnage! And even the Motor City Machine Guns, who sat back and watched that destruction, could not believe their eyes. Thank God it wasn't us.
Motor City Machine Guns have steadied themselves, and they will simply bring the ladder into position.
And Joe, I don't know how much about this is thinking we've got all the time in the world and how much it is that the bodies simply aren't moving fast enough, but
Alex Shelley is getting a free ride as Chris Sabin guards it. And now Gargano, he throws the chair at the head of Shelley.
Well, just as you write off 3 opponents, a 4th one is waiting in the wings. And Gargano smells victory.
God, I hope not.
Stronger that smell gets.
Remember, his partner took the mid-air spear and went through a table. And now Johnny Gargano is touching one of the belts. Chris Sabin is there to meet him. Whichever team removes the championship.
I want either the Profits or fucking the Machine Guns.
Gargano has touched one. They're trading right hands and left hands, battling atop the ladder. Everybody on their feet here in Fort Worth, and it has been like that for the better part of a half an hour of non-stop action. Whoa! Springboards his way to the top. Oh, Taz!
Come on, Taz.
Taz forward. Ford's got it. Ford's in position. Oh, Gargano brings him down. Oh, that's a very compromised.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he is stuck in the ladder. He is stuck in the ladder.
Come on, Shelley.
Bodies laid out. The place is a mess. And
Gargano's climbing right over him, Wade.
No. No.
DIY. Sabin's right back to him with a body shot and a headshot. And Taz is climbing the ladder from the inside out.
It's up for grabs now. A 3-way battle.
Smashes their heads. Street Profits. Could it be the only way to retain? Montez Ford. How to close it out. He's struggling with it, but gets it. Oh, that was awesome.
Hell of a match. Hell of a match.
The first TLC match for the tag team titles in nearly 5 years. It may take 50 years to come close to what we just saw.
6 men completely unbreakable in pursuit of the highest prize in the tag game. They painted their bodies all over this arena, but it was the gutsy, valiant Street Profits that prevailed amidst ultimate mayhem. All 6 of these men deserve the gold this evening. Wow. You could not fit a piece of paper between these three teams.
We had a spinning flatliner off the ladders. We had a blockbuster to the outside. We had the frog splash through the tables. Every which way. We even had a prosthetic leg from the front row used as a weapon.
Our poor director is trying to get us some replays. He should just replay the entire